recovery must be a premium doing what you do. So what are some favorite, he says, active or passive recovery means that you use? And you can take this question however you want.
The most important thing I tell people is that sometimes trying to do too much to force recovery is not necessarily what you need. Your body your body recovers very well, if you treat it enough, if it rests enough and everything else. People will try to short circuit that by saying, well, if I take an ice bath and then go get a massage and then use this and use that, and what's this active recovery, and I'm going to do some extra yoga and stretching on this day, and they start to throw in 8 different recovery methods thinking that it's really going to help. It might make a small difference, but the single best recovery tool is to manage your total training volume to begin with, is to not train an idiot. People think, well, I do all this extra recovery, so, I can do all this extra work. That only works to a certain extent. And there's some things that are great. There's sometimes just even after hard days, using things like targeted wraps, compression devices can help tremendously. Even using small amounts of anti-inflammatories, I typically recommend against them. But if used as part of, say, compression, heat, and or even say like in the middle of a session, like cold water baths in between training sessions, all of those can be good. But don't put yourself in the hole to begin with, because there's very little you could do as far as active recovery goes that's going to get you out of it. So like I said, there are some things that are great for recovery, but if people truly find themselves relying on any sort of active interventions, it probably means they're operating an unsustainable training volume.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell people is like, look, right after a hard training session and you have all this inflammation, you get all these pro-inflammatory compounds in your muscles and everything is swollen and there's all these growth factors coming in and all these adaptations that need to take place and everything else. All of this is occurring at a absolutely cellular level. Systemically, you've got things going into the cells. The cells are recovering as quickly as they can. You're giving them as much nutrients, all the nutrients that they need and everything else. What the hell is a Theragun going to do on that leg muscle to actually facilitate the process? It's not going to do anything.
It feels good.
I mean, it might make you feel better, but is that actually going to help all those little muscle cells build more proteins any faster? Probably not. The most important thing you should be doing is letting them rest when they need to and making sure they're adequately fueled. I mean, that's really it.
Yeah. The volume analogy is by far the easiest one. The one I use is, I say, like, if you're treating exercise like it's medicine, right? It's something to solve a problem you want to get the body to adapt. So you're giving it medicine in the form of exercise. If you gave you overdosed, you gave yourself too much medicine, that shitty doctor might give you 5 different other pieces of medication to solve for the side effects that you're getting, or you could just lower the dose and still get to where you want to be. So I'm glad you're the same. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, so that's one of the things when it comes to training for me is this whole idea that you need to continuously be pushing yourself right at the limit, right at the threshold, or even pushing yourself to a point of overreach in order to really maximize the benefits. And that works really well until it doesn't. And when it does, you're absolutely shattered. And I've seen people, because they're doing these super high intensity programs, they feel they're progressing 5 or 10% faster than the guy next to them because they're working harder every day and they're doing it. And then they get themselves absolutely wrecked. And for a month or 2 months, they make no progress whatsoever. And the people that they left in the dust then blow past them because those people are not hurt. So it's the whole just be smart.